What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Outer Worlds. We just picked up a companion, our first companion, that's Parvati. And we are currently trying to find people who owe money for their cemetery fees. As screwed up as that sounds, hey, money is money. We also discovered that all these sprats, you know, there's tons and tons of dead sprats. Look, it's a meat grinder. It's a more than just a meat grinder. I can't remember what these things are called, but yeah, it's nasty. Yo, Von Kraft, what's up? It has been an age. I have not been online in quite some time, my friend. I hope all is well. Meat mincer? That might be right. Not sure. But, yeah, so this is supposed to be like a fish factory. They're supposed to be canning fish. But they were just saying how, oh, for some reason when people are putting these cans in the oven, they're exploding because it's not the right type of meat. So the temperatures aren't the same. Well, this is why. Yeah, basically, yeah. It's a wood chipper for meat. Pretty gross. So what is in here? Well, as I say, people didn't see me do it. I didn't do it. I'm innocent. Alright, lots of stuff. Hey, buddy. Von Croft's asking, so how's the story? I never heard of this game myself. I haven't gotten really deep into the story yet. Like, I'm only like a few hours in, but it's solid. So I'll just, before I talk to this guy, I'll recap very quickly. Your character is a person who was put on this spaceship called Hope, and it holds, I don't know how many, I'm going to assume a few thousand people that were all in cryogenic sleep, and you were supposed to be going to, you know, some location that was going to be like your new paradise. It was going to be your new world. And, of course, you know, it didn't work out and lost power and is just floating around in space. So 70 years later, the scientist came along and he freed you. Like, he let you go. And you don't know what his whole backstory is yet. You just know that he has a reason to want to get you free. But he's wanted by these companies and these governments for crimes against them. Probably just because he's, you know, he's doing things that it's not making them money. So he sent us down to this planet to retrieve a ship, because he needs a ship, because the one that he took us on to escape broke down. And that's what's happening now. So we're on this planet. We're trying to find power generator or power modulator or whatever. And yeah, so one of the little side missions is a guy who's in charge of the cemetery has asked us to collect money from people, because the way that it works is you rent out your cemetery plot. So before you're even dead, you got to pay for it. These people aren't paying. So come on, Phyllis. Time to cough it up.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Don't call me Tenderfoot. I'm guessing you're the foreman.
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Minecraft saying, so Fallout cryo chambers, alien location, and what I'm looking at, dishonored weaponry. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a futuristic steampunk space thing, you know? Yeah. It's very cool. I'm digging it. It's also made by Obsidian. So if you know, those are the people who made Fallout New Vegas. Hence why it's very similar to Fallout. Alright, Phyllis. Gravesite fees I'm here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
Alright. These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Oh. That's kind of you, I guess.
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
You said this guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Yeah, I noticed. Von Carl's saying, I want to see you play Skyrim on these streams if you haven't already. I don't think I have. I don't think... you know what? We had Skyrim, and then I think my son sold his copy of it. But that's something I've thought about doing, so that's not out of the question. I might, at some point, do Skyrim. I haven't played it in a long time, but it is a game I love, so... But I don't think I streamed it at all. I'm not sure. Maybe maybe I did an episode or 2 episodes or something. I don't know. But yeah, so sometime in the future, you know, that's a possibility. Cool. Yeah, let me know. If I did, it would be early on in my videos. It would be very early on. Must be tough losing family. Yeah.
Eugene wasn't family.
You just said you were his closest living relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
And that's another thing about this game. There's a lot of humor. Like, it's definitely very tongue-in-cheek. So as much as it's like, you know, maybe some stuff may be serious, it's also really funny. Like, there's a lot of little Easter eggs, I think, hidden throughout the game. That there's a couple that I saw that were subtle, but I'm not entirely sure were intentional, but I think they were. But there's a lot of humor in this, so that makes the game even more fun. So, what are they going to do, arrest his corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Would have? You didn't?
Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming in luxury. We can't afford to pay the body price of a suicide. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Alright, I'll let you get back to your work. Von Kraft's asking, you happen to know how to sort videos on a channel by date on mobile? I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised that it wouldn't automatically do it that way. Oh, hi, Parvati. Right up my ass. Hello. Good lord, girl. Alright, nobody looking. Stand guard while I steal things, would you please?
Easy.
Take all that stuff, thank you very much. Symptoms of the infection have now reached a critical mass. I've instructed our staff to transform the old domicile into a sick house. Plague is a reality of life on the frontier, and as spacers, we are expected to face up to reality. And the reality is that we do not carry enough medicine to treat all of you. Medical treatment is a privilege, not a right. We must strive every day to demonstrate our worthiness of that privilege. If you find yourself suffering the symptoms of incipient plague, the best thing you can do for yourself and for your family is to don your jumpers and come to work. Work fortifies the spirit. Physical illness recapitulates spiritual weakness. You're a real bastard. Yeah, that's probably the right way to do it, Minecraft. But again, I mean, it's very likely that if I have, it's only been like a couple of episodes. It wouldn't even be a full playthrough. How do I get to that? Aha! I know there's a worker right over there. You didn't see that. Literally, he didn't see that. Alright. Ludwig Miller. Hey, Ludwig. Actually, we'll get back to you, Ludwig. You're outside. I'd rather talk to the people I got easy access to.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing.
At least you
What is this place? The one shame about giving Parvati a helmet is that she's got a good look, like she's cool. How come I can't take this off? How do I... That's very weird. That's like... It's like once I put it on, I can't take the thing off again. Huh. Strange.
Yes,
Hey,
Mr.
Martin.
Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Well, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Ah! Don't get me sick. You want to tell me what's got you so nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
I guess that perception didn't work. So you're Martin Abernathy?
What? No. I mean, I might be. That depends on who's asking.
Not looking for trouble. I'm just here to collect your gravesite fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
He told me everything. How long did you think you can keep a secret like that?
Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies.
Oh boy.
Don't say that, Mr. Abernathy. You still got a couple decades in you.
I'd steer clear, Ms. Holcomb. My affliction's bound to be contagious. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
Von Cross saying lots of GTA and Fallout, but no Skyrim. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I know I was doing a playthrough, or I was planning to, and then it just never panned out. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that in the future. You're being paranoid.
I am? Law, help me. Paranoia is one of the plague's known symptoms. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
Freelance for you? Why do you think I'm a freelancer?
Oh, hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean nothing by it. Wasn't trying to insult you.
Why would I be insulted?
Was just you ain't one of us. A spacer, I mean. Stands to reason you got no company looking after you. Not your fault, though. Even freelancers gotta eat. And if that means they must scratch some bits out of odd jobs, who am I to judge them? At least you're not a deserter.
Yeah, deserters. Don't know nothing about that. So, what kind of odd job are you referring to?
Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work. That's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Pretty sure I already have it. Funkcraft saying, I usually play Skyrim the same way, so I'd like to see how you play it. Oh, right on. I was actually going to do a, what I wanted to do was do a playthrough as a Khajiit. And, but if I did, I'd be playing it completely in character, which means I wouldn't be interacting with anyone on the stream. I'd be reading anything that people say, but I wouldn't be, interacting back and forth. But I'll put that on my list of things to do, especially now that I got, new headset with a mic and it's not broken and I can actually stream again. Well, I've been there already. Is this the medicine you're talking about?
You been there already?
Yep.
And you ain't been ground down into marauder meat?
Nope, I killed all
Let's
of them.
see it. Don't keep us waiting.
It's all yours.
Sweet life-giving nostrum. The first hit's always the best. Scratched together all the bits I had around the domicile. It ain't as much as you deserve, but it's all I got.
Ooh. Intimidate. Here's such a scumbag thing to do, but that's the guy I am. I'm a jerk. It's not true. You got a secret. And secrets aren't free.
You'd really sprat me out? For what? A couple of extra bits?
Yep.
Here, take it then.
Couple extra bits. That's 300 more. Fun crap? No, I haven't tried it. I haven't. Honestly, with the way my work schedule was for a while, I was barely even playing games. At the most, like at the absolute most, it was like I was playing, a couple of like Red Dead Redemption and mostly watching YouTube, just because I was pretty much coming home and just passing out. All right, see you around. All right, that's 2 down. All right, that one's outside somewhere. I believe that one is 2. Well, let's go over here. What's that? The old Saltuna. Ew. I'm gonna say I tried it on my PS4 and don't really recommend it personally unless you use keyboard. No, I don't. I don't use keyboards. I don't play any games on PC, so I just use controllers. That's all I'm used to. Terror on Monarch with Ruth Bellamy. Cool. All right, where? Hold on, this dude's like way far away. Oh, damn it. I'm trying to do this. Oh, hold on. Alright, so there's this dude wandering around. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to check it out at some point, but, just depends. I barely have time to do what I'm, games that I am doing, but I don't rule anything out. You never know. I might be able to get around to it. Oh, no, can't get in that house. Oh, there you are. I could hear you guys making noise. Those must be like the immature sprats because they just run away. They don't ever attack. Can I get in here? Nope. The landing pad.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
Okay. Hey, you. Ludwig.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
You got the wrong idea, pal. The hell are you babbling about?
The war. The coming apocalypse. Man versus machine. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Oh, great. So you're crazy. But, yeah, I gotta watch out for those mechanicals.
That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant.
Oh, yeah.
Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence I seen them over by the old power plant, clattering about,
Okay.
firing at the birds,
Uh-huh.
orchestrating their uprising.
Of course.
When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
Yeah. Well, if your resistance needs another gun, I'm for hire.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans, mostly, some Spacer's chaw, a
Great.
few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
Okay. You know, the proper armies pay enlistment fees. I'm just
Enlistment
saying.
fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
All right. Thank you for the bit cartridges. So what do you need done?
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations.
Uh-huh.
Cross it off, then report back.
Okay. All right, well, if I'm going after it, give me some pointers.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Oh. Okay. Well, anyway, Silas sent me and you owe him your gravesite fees.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Yeah. He sure did. And he's asking for a little extra to furnish the resistance with mechanical repellent.
Mechanical repellent! A stroke of inspiration from the law itself.
Yeah.
Here, I've been saving up a couple of bits for just such a project.
Literally a couple of bits. Oh, bit cartridges. Got a question for
Go
you.
on.
What exactly do you do here?
I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially, unofficially, strictly between you and me, I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
It's a good thing you're not batshit crazy. Okay, I'm gonna let you be. I'm gonna hit the old dusty trail. And, gonna run around here and see if there's anything worth stealing. Or, borrowing. Is this your house, by the way, or is this just a, what is this? Workbench. Workbench allows you to repair, upgrade, and modify your weapons and armor, keeping you combat ready and in tip-top shape at all times. On each screen, first select the weapon or armor item that you want to work on, then choose what you want to do with it. Repair it, break it down for parts, modify it with a mod, or tinker to upgrade it. Okay. Let's see. Installed modifications only has the stock armor plating. I could put a mod on here. A backpack. It can't be removed. Poo. That's okay. I plan on having this armor for a little bit, so let's throw it on there. I'm doing all right at the moment, so I don't think I need to use that. Okay. There's nothing to add to that. Huh. I mean, I could play around with this more when I've got a better idea of what I'm doing, because otherwise right now, like, I really don't have a clue. I didn't realize I had more than one. Okay. Hi. I was just using the workbench. Alright, now that he's not here. La dee 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 dee. I'm just hanging out, not doing anything. I'm just stretching my arms a bit, you know. Yeah, just hanging back and talking to my friend here. Hee 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 hee. So, how about them tossball teams? Yeah, I mean they're pretty good and stuff, right? Yeah, let's do this.
That was quick.
That's right. Okay, we're just gonna head out now and wander on. Was Real Steel the one where they built the it was almost like Rock'em Sock'em Robots? Like I think it was with Hugh Jackman. I haven't seen it, but if that's the one, I at least know what you're talking about. Yeah. Huh. Damn it, I can't get into that. Who was messaging me over and over and over again? Hang on one second, I gotta check to see if this is an urgent message that I'm getting regarding band booking stuff. Alright, that dude needs to chill out. Someone who suggested or I should say, I suggested a band that I wanted to book in my town. And oh, so I'll land here with my ship. But dude, like, is just jumping to conclusions that the band I was talking about would even be available. They're a band that's usually on tour all the damn time, so I don't know how likely they would be to get booked. Alright, so hello. Can I even get in here? Nope. Okay, moving on. I imagine there's lootable stuff over here. Boingy, boingy, boingy. Oh, what are you? The hell are those things? What is it called? A breadworm? Breadworm blood. What is that weird noise? something I would also definitely give. Not only are the visuals in this game really awesome, but the sound is really, really good. Breadworms. Ah. Man, you need 25 of those things to open this up. Better be some good loot. Alright, hang on. I gotta answer this message. Just give me a second, guys.
Hey, take your time.
Okay. Moving on. Now, am I still set up on the same... Okay. So now I just need to talk to Conrad, who's running a barbershop. Oh, I can actually go in here? Hello? Anybody home? No, nobody home? That was tartarus sauce. None of this is even considered stealing. That was a pooper. Alright, let's go inside. But first, keep turning around and I keep seeing stuff that I can get into.
Nice.
Yeah, good stuff. They can't get inside the house, but they left some good stuff outside. Which is always good. on 1 second. Gotta respond to this as well. It's always when I'm in like a big part of a stream where I'm getting booking inquiries and whatnot. Give me 1 second.
Ready when you are.
Sorry guys, I'm trying to do this as quick as I can. Okay, now hopefully we can keep freaking going. Von Craft's asking, what's your favorite game for story, graphics, or whatever? Honestly, I think Red Dead Redemption 2 is like my favorite game now. Great visuals. The story is amazing. The gameplay is real solid. Other than the horses liking to run headfirst into trees, but other than that. Anything hidden away back here? Nope. But I think that Red Dead Redemption 2 really just straight up ran away with, everything that I had hoped for, for that game to be. It just exceeded my expectations and just absorbed me. It's been a long time since I've been that invested in a game, like in characters, and really get like worked up over what was happening to people. And I think the last time I got that invested was like The Last of Us.
Here. It's too clean.
Oh, is this where the vicar is? Well, we're not gonna talk to him yet. We gotta go to the barbershop.
And your rations yet?
Yep. 2 whole cans of salt tuna.
And you people in your salt tuna, you need to chill out.
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Alright. What's up, Conrad?
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Oh, I don't like you already. I can show you my hands.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad, You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Neato. Except Silas sent me here to collect your dues.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
Huh? You mean you're broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
Blah, 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 blah. That's a quality drama, Conrad. You should audition.
Thank you, no. I despise the serials.
He took me serious.
Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hang on. Medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Just give Silas an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged.
Uh-oh. I got to sneeze. There's probably another sneeze working its way to the surface, but not quite yet. Alright, Silas is that way. So what do I do about that now? It might be worth mentioning this to Silas, okay. Alright, 1 second. Once again, gotta answer. Okay, Silas. Let's chat.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Not today. Just helping this fella.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
Okay, what are you talking about?
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here.
Oh.
Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
Yeah, about those fees you wanted.
You run into any trouble?
Well, Conrad says he can't pay.
Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skimp out on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room.
Are you suggesting extortion?
That's the word, extortion. Been on the tip of my tongue all day.
Alright, I'll look around. Gonna make me sit through another loading screen? Thanks a lot, Silas. You dick. Here we are, transitioning again. Oh my god. Dude, I gotta tell this kid he's got it. Alright.
What can I do for you?
Ah, you sound like you've had some training. I know a thing or two about medicine.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
Sure. If we use the term doctor loosely.
I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon. And if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead.
What can I ask about here? You seem pretty enthusiastic about this
Edgewater
place.
has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started.
Okay. That sounds exhausting.
As the good vicar says, work fortifies the spirit of a man. If you want to feel exhausted, try not having any work.
Alright, what do you know about that?
The plague's come at
About
us
the
with a
plague?
vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame.
So, what are the symptoms?
Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching.
Well, why don't you treat everybody?
Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us.
Whose idea was that?
Mr. Thompson's brainchild. Have you met him yet? Thoughtful-looking fellow, stares out of his office most hours.
Uh-huh. Okay, bye. What have we here? Conrad. Receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's gonna have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Eugene was an asset and somebody has to pay his body price. This is gonna ruin us, so I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down his family or something. Ew. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. We sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet, use the bits to pay his body price, and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows. Phyllis G. Oh, really? Oh, isn't that something? Got to incinerate this guy, huh? Oh, Conrad.
What can I do for you?
So about them gold teeth? I know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth as collateral for your gravesite fees?
You know about Eugene? How?
Well, I found a note from Phyllis.
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
Well, I'm sure he's not going to miss them.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees.
Welcome back, Von Kraft. You sure about this?
I'm sure that I have no other choice. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Well, alright then. Yeah, let's ask. Why'd Eugene kill himself?
Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality.
Huh?
I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life.
Well, so the town never had to pay a penalty.
We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
So, you're making everybody else pay. Everybody else is due. Excuse me, Silas. These people don't necessarily owe money if that guy never killed himself. Some serious BS, my friend. Serious BS. Okay. We need to talk about Eugene.
Yeah? What about him?
Well, You first. I know you buried him.
Well, yeah. It's what I'm contractually obligated to do. What's this about?
His solid gold teeth could be worth something if you pulled them out.
Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead.
You're an idiot. Guess I'll keep an eye out for them.
Let me know if you find anything.
Uh-huh. Alright, bye. God damn it, Silas, you stupid idiot. Do I still need to talk to him? Oh, I gotta talk to him about something else now?
Something I can do for you?
I don't know. Apparently. Got a question for you. I should go. So, I guess I gotta find the guy's body or gold teeth or something or another. Alright then. Well, I guess we can go blow up a robot, right? I mean, that's a thing. Can I go around the town? Or is that in town? That might be in the town. I don't know if I looted those already or if they refilled. So that's something else I don't know yet about this game, is if things that you loot, if they refill themselves over a certain cycle, or if once they get emptied, they stay empty. I have no idea. I've got no idea. A Raptidon. I do believe that's the thing I saw when I first walked in on this planet. They sounded scary. I see he has a dewlap. That would be number 24 on that chart. That's right, a dewlap.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Don't worry.
You know, now we could actually go in and talk to the Vicar, but I kind of want to go after a big old robot. Big old Bobot. What is that thing? A Mantipillar. That looks horrible. I almost called it a Mantiplier. That would have been funny. Like, where the hell? Where the hell am I supposed to go? Boy. Hello.
Oh, he was right. Said I could fix him up smart.
Sir?
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
Hang on a second. I can do it.
That's not bad work, mister. You done this before?
Yup.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Don't you owe me something for the repairs?
Spacer's Choice reminds all colonists that serving the Spacer's Choice family is the highest possible reward. I have been programmed to deliver this pre-approved message.
Damn robots. This is ridiculous. I'm done. Yeah. And by the way, the name of my band is I'm Done. So I had to take the option that said I'm done. I just thought it was funny. Alright, crazy robot. You just hang out there while I take everything that's stashed out and about here. Combat drone. There's combat drones. That means I'm going to have to fight combat drones at some point. Obviously. Another combat drone. Combat drone. Combat drone. That's going to be my new college kids mantra. College kids. Alright, there's a whole bunch of stuff in there. Good deal. Alright. Beep, 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 beep. Alright, well that would do it for that. Alright. Very good. Let's go back and talk to Looney Tunes. Incidentally, I don't see like an endurance meter. So I feel like I can sprint forever. Von Cross asking, have I heard of electro swing? Is that like a music style? Hello, Ludwig.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Uh-huh. So you don't have to worry about the scout anymore.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination.
Okay.
You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer. A weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical heart.
You got something for me?
Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
Oh. So you hid your secret weapon in a lavatory.
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
Okay, I'll let you know if I find it.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Okay, bye. You are out of your mind. So yeah, swing with beats like electronic. I've heard of it. I don't know if I've actually heard it. It's interesting, though. I'm in favor of all kinds of musical exploration. Mother Pug Saloon. I don't know why I can't get a gig set up in there. Alright. Sure nobody knows what the hell I'm talking about. Salt tuna, emerald barrel of doop. Skibbity bap, boppity boop. I'm hitting the wrong button again. General store.
Every day at the cannery.
Cantina.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
No. In fact, I don't drink at all. And in real life, that is true. Aw, man, you left it down there? For real? I gotta get down there somehow? Oh, it's behind it. Duh. Okay. What exactly would his secret weapon be? A sealed bundle. So the kick me sign was a quest item? So was the antique saber? Huh. Maybe that's all stuff that I can put up in my ship. When it does indeed become my ship. Just look up Lost in the Rhythm in your free time. I'll do that.
You read the latest report?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us, Cannery could use those extra.
Oh, look at the size of this place. Nobody back here, right? Now this way nobody sees me do any of this. Bobbity boo. Once again, I didn't say I was a good guy. Because I'm not. I'm a greedy, self-centered man. I take what is good for me. That is all I am concerned with. Hello? Hello, there's nobody in here, right? Nobody here? Nobody here? Nobody here? Awesome. Alright. I have a feeling by the time we leave this planet, we'll be so sick of seeing salt tuna everywhere. Ah. Alright. Very good. Now we, go talk to, Wacky Britches again. Ow.
Guess he wasn't playing.
That hurt. Borstwurst? Ew! It's not the worst unless it's Borstwurst. Borst! That pig is dripping. And it literally looks like she just peeled a tumor off of him. What is wrong with her? Borstwurst. Alright. Where the hell am I going? This is not where I wanted to go. Alright, well, I guess I'm just going around. Taking the long path, which apparently I can do, which I... Ow! I hurt my ankle!
Bring us honor, soldier.
Guess what, wacky job? I found your package.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
Huh. Sounds like fun.
Fun? This ain't some quarterly performance review, soldier. Ours is a grave and sacred duty. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction.
I have to go there anyway.
Passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
Don't worry about it. I already got a passcode.
I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
Uh-huh. And how am I supposed to get one of these things?
There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're gonna have to find an intact model somehow.
Okay. Providing is a logic module something you could help with?
I don't reckon so.
Ah, crap!
I work with gears and pistons and such. Stuff you can put hands to. Computers and mechanical brains are outside my ken.
You know, she names the mechanicals she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and so on. You keep a careful eye on her. Could be a sympathizer.
Uh-oh, can't have that. Alright, well, it seems simple enough.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
Oh, wow, thanks. Great. Bye. Oh, yeah, this is totally going to be a taser. Oh, yeah, I got skills. And a perk. Alright, that's good. Yup. Perks. Okay. Extra health, vendor prices, who cares? Companion kills. Oh, extra experience points from it. That's not bad. Five base armor rating. Uh-huh. So if that works the way it's supposed to... I honestly don't know what, I don't know what that was supposed to be. Oh, it's supposed to look at the, duh. Wait, what? It's a modification. It's not even a zapper. It's or a zapper. It's not even a taser. It's a mag-2 zap. So we can add this to a weapon for it to do shock damage. Alright, well, that makes sense. Alright, hold on. Let's look at the map. So, I have to go to the geothermal plant anyway. So, we gotta speak to the vicar. Let's do that. But what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm actually going to take a break since we're coming up on 90 minutes again. These are very long streams, and honestly, unless someone's sitting there watching with me, like you are, Vonecraft, which I appreciate, but, you know, otherwise, most people aren't going to watch the video on their own time if it's that long. So I gotta take a little break. But yeah, I'll look that song up, Lost in the Rhythm. So I'll look that up. First, let me find the. There it is, and then I'll come back in here and I'll do a little bit more of this game, and then go about my business. I'm going to a wrestling show later on tonight, so I will probably stream again later tonight. Like I said, I will come right back in a little bit and do one more stream, and then that'll be it for the day. But anyhow, guys, if you're new to the channel, or if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe, hit that notification button, do all the YouTube stuff that you've heard a million times people telling you to do. And until the next one, as always, peace.